Hello everyone, welcome back to SuperFandom Reviews. Para la versión en español, por favor vaya al enlace en la descripción del video. As you all know, last week we attended our very first Comic-Con in over a year. We did it safely, we respected all the rules, and we actually wanted to make a vlog for you guys, but with the mask on, we quickly realized it was going to be very hard to do so. So hopefully for our next Comic-Con, we'll bring you guys a vlog. We attended the Spooky Empire, which was taking place at the Wyndham Orlando Resort from Friday, April the 30th to Sunday, May the 2nd. And we've been attending the Spooky for the last 5-6 years. We've met so many great celebrities like Dee Wallace, Henry Thomas, Christopher Lloyd, Christina Ricci, Ernie Hudson, Anthony Michael Hall, Lana Parrilla, Katina Hajimi, Elvira, Alice Cooper, Dee Snider, so many. And we always have a blast. It's always a great time. But for some reason, this year felt very, very different. Out of their guest list, there were only 3 that we really were interested in meeting. Corey Taylor, who's the lead singer for Slipknot and Stone Sour, Alex Vincent, who is most known for playing Andy Barclay on the Child's Play franchise, and Richard Dreyfuss, who is well known for the movies Jaws, Piranha 3D, The Goodbye Girl, Close Encounter of the Third Kind, and many more. Unfortunately for us, Richard canceled a couple of days prior to the Comic-Con, and because of this we decided to attend only Friday, which is typically the slowest day for any convention, really. So we decided to go Friday, but for whatever reason Friday was more empty than it normally is, and it felt very strange. When we got in, we changed our tickets for our bracelet and we went straight to the autograph hall, thinking that we would find a lot more people there. That was not the case. It was just as empty. And the only person who had maybe 3 people in line was Corey Taylor, who was not at his table at that point, but we decided to wait for him. And we were hoping that he would be doing pictures at the table, but that was not the case. We understand why, so that's not the problem. We were just hoping that he would be doing pictures there, because we had just missed his only photo op of the day, and well, we weren't going any other day, so we just missed our chance of taking a picture with Corey Taylor. But we thought he was the biggest name on the guest list, and that he was my priority to get. So his price for the autograph on an 8x10 or your own item was $60. We thought it was a little bit pricey, but well worth it. Anything over an 8x10 photo or your own item was $80. So we only had an 8x10 that we wanted to get signed from the 2013 Monsters of Rock Festival in Brazil that I personally got to be a part of. I got to work the festival, so I wanted Corey to sign one of the pictures from the festival for me. So happy to have gotten that. And he's such a nice guy. We talked to him for a couple minutes, and I told him he was the Slipknot was the headliner of the festival, one of them, and it was really cool. to exchange that little story with him. And we didn't want to take much of his time, because at that point he might have had another 15-20 people behind us. So we grabbed our autograph, talked to him for a little bit, and left. And we went to see Alex, and Alex Vincent was all by himself. We paid $45 to get a picture and an autograph. It seemed like that was the only price he had. So on anything you would take to him, or you get one of the pictures that he had at the table, it would be $45, and it included your selfie with him. As you can see from our picture, we didn't take our mask off. He did, and he was kind enough to bring his friend Chucky to be part of the selfie. So that was really cool. We got to talk to him for a little bit as well, and after that we decided to walk around. We checked out everybody else, and it was a little bit empty. It really was. But we took advantage and we said hello to a couple of the volunteers that we personally know, because they're our friends. So it was nice to see them after over a year, and catch up with them, talk to them for a little bit, and be on our way. But it seemed to me like they had a little bit of an AC problem, because the room was extremely hot. And with the mask on, it just made it that much hotter. So it was hard to be there. So maybe that contributed to the fact that it was empty. But after doing what we set out to do, which was meet Corey and meet Alex, we went to check out the vendors. And first of all, the room was equally hot. But then we noticed that the fact that there wasn't that many people there meant we could actually see everything in detail and calm for as long as we wanted. So we walked around, and let me tell you, the amount of talent from those vendors was insane. There were so many cool things, but Ilya and I, we personally didn't buy anything, but I personally grabbed a couple of business cards, because I wanted to go online and check out their stores and see what else they had besides all the horror themed merchandise that they had on their booth, and maybe I'll make a couple purchases then. And what else? Oh yeah, while walking around the vendors, we actually bumped into two of our friends that we hadn't seen again in quite a long time, and it was so nice to catch up with them and to walk around with them and the vendors, and that felt like we were definitely a little bit more back to normal, because we were with our friends and talking to everybody. So that was very, very nice. But we did everything we wanted to do in 2.5 hours. That was it. The only thing we didn't go check out was the tattoo hall, which you can schedule a tattoo artist and get the tattoo done there at the convention, but we weren't gonna get more tattoos, so we didn't check it out. But other than that, we walked everything else. In 2.5 hours, we did everything we wanted to do, which makes me personally think that we paid $47.50, including fees, to go there Friday. It was $55 plus fees to go Saturday, and I believe it was also $45 plus fees, so $47.50 to go Sunday. Or for the whole weekend, it was $80 plus fees. After we got everything done in 2.5 hours, it made me think that we made the best decision just going Friday, because if I would have paid $80 and I would got everything done Friday, I would have felt really, really bad, like I threw my money out. But I also didn't want to go the rest of the weekend because soccer season is back, and I'm a huge Orlando City soccer fan, and I was going to the game Saturday, so I'm not back on my normal schedule then yet that I can balance going to a Comic-Con and a soccer game on the same day. It feels like I would be really, really tired after that, which is not something I would normally say. But yeah, so it made me feel like going Friday was the best thing. But we don't blame the Spooky Empire for the experience that we had, because we're actually very grateful that they're trying to bring back Comic-Cons safely for all of us. And we've, like I mentioned, we've been there countless of time for the full weekend, and it's always great. So I think with everything that's happening in the world with the pandemic and the restrictions and all that kind of stuff, it felt like it was what contributed to it being empty and us having the experience that we had, which by no means I feel bad about it, because I'm actually glad we got to experience Comic-Cons in a different way. Now I do hope that Saturday and Sunday were busier for them, because I want them to succeed. I want them to have more Spooky Empires, because I really, really love them. So, and that's I haven't checked online, but that's what I'm hoping for, that it was a lot better, a little bit more normal for them on Saturdays. So what else is there to say? Well, yes, there is one more thing I want to tell you guys. For now, please be safe. If you're going to an event in a Comic-Con, do respect the rules, do follow the instructions, and don't make it really hard for the volunteers and the employees. They're trying really, really hard to bring Comic-Con safely to us and to keep everybody safe. So just please respect the rules, and everybody has a good time, okay? So thank you guys for joining us on this video, and you know, we hope you guys join us for the next. By then, Ilya and I will be together again. Got it? Bye guys.